Okay, Steve, you promised us another big character before the end of the week, and we've now signed Steve McNulty from Tranmere. Tell us what you like about him.
I like his leadership skills. I like the way he plays football. Everybody I've spoke to about him, and from what I've saw with teams playing against him, he's an absolute leader at the back, which is what every club needs. Wanted to be strong through the spine, and obviously he's going to be a big part of that. His record speaks for itself at many different clubs. He just came off the back of 2 back-to-back promotions as captain and club captain. So. Yeah, I mean, his credentials are fantastic. Again, we've been patient with him. He's had other offers, but he's said to me from minute one. He says whoever he signs for this summer, he wants to be at a team that's going to be challenging. So hats off to him for picking us as his club.
Obviously, my contract didn't get renewed at Tranmere, so probably had a couple more options goes around, but sat down with Steve and spoke to Steve, and obviously myself, York's a massive club. I've played against it myself for years, so when I sat down with him, he told me the ambitions, and obviously I was in either side of the club. It was probably a no-brainer.
What has he told you about the plans for next season?
Promotion, that was it. Obviously we've all been brought here for a reason, and that's to get promotion and get York back, back where they belong, up the division. So we're under no illusions. That's our target for the season.
Looking back through your career, 6 promotions with 4 different clubs. Would you regard yourself as a promotion specialist?
People do say that, but no, you just go to these clubs, and I've been fortunate enough to play for some good clubs, and we've been successful at them, and I want to carry that on, and I want to come here and be successful with York and get these promoted.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really good signing for us. It's perfect for what we need. When I set up in the summer, me and Mickey put a plan together. It all started to take shape. It took, as I said before, a little bit of time in the summer with the players that we had to get from other clubs and the players that had other options. But coming into pre-season now, that's pretty much icing on the cake of the squad. There may be additions, there may be people going out, but I'm really happy now with what we're going to start with on Monday.
You must be coming here on a real high, because the last 2 seasons have been one of great success for you. Yeah,
we've had back-to-back promotions, and it's been great, but that chapter ends now, and a new one starts, and obviously people would say that I do know what it takes to get promotion, and I'll be coming here and giving me all, and hopefully help York get promoted.
How would you describe your style of defending?
No nonsense. No, people can make their own mind up about me. Probably some of the York fans have seen me play before. I've played against them for years, so I'll let them make up their own minds.
Is it fair to describe him as a promotion specialist?
I hope so. I hope we're still saying that. I hope in 2 years' time we're saying he's got 8 promotions. But listen, I'm under no illusions. I've said this all along. I'm under no illusions how difficult this league is, despite what teams have gone out of it and what teams come in. It's a long, tough league to get out of. He's been there, he's done it, he's sampled it all. He's at an age now where he knows exactly what he needs himself, so he can manage his training programme well. He's said to me, another thing he said which impressed me with is he didn't feel he'd played as many games early in his career, and he's desperate to play more and be successful again. So again, a little bit like Bondi, he seems very, very hungry and ready to focus on trying to be successful, which is exactly what we need, characters like that.
Do you know any of the players here, or worked with any of the coaching staff before?
I've never worked with any of the coaching staff, but as I said, I sat down with Steve, the gaffer, and his ambitions, are exactly the same as mine, and I've played against a few of the players that are here. Obviously don't know them personally, but we'll get to know them, and we'll hopefully get promoted this season.
You've obviously played a long time in the Football League, you've got great experience. Can you still learn from somebody like Steve Watson, who was a centre-back at top clubs in the Premier League? Yeah,
of course you can. You're never too old or too wise to learn. I think that's the thing with me. You go to, you go and play for all kinds of different managers, but some things they do you might not agree with, but you're not going to agree with everything. But as you say, you're never too old to learn, and obviously I will be picking his mind and picking things up and watching the way he does stuff, because when I do finish playing a couple of years, that's what I want to do. I want to go into management. So it's good working under all these kinds of different managers, and he's very driven, which is like me. So I think it'll be good.
Have you already started your coaching patches?
I have, yeah. I'm in the process of finishing my B licence off now. So, but I still want to carry on for 2 or 3 more years, and still think I've got a couple more promotions in me yet. So it'll be good, and once the playing career stops, then as I say, another chapter will open, which will be coaching, hopefully getting into management.
Is the plan to play 2 centre backs or 3 centre backs next season?
I'll see how pre-season goes. I'm going to look at both. The idea of having good cover everywhere is having the ability to change. I tried it last season, but I probably tried it a little bit early. Probably didn't have the personnel. Probably didn't have enough time to get the messages across that I will have this time in pre-season. We'll have 7 games or 6 or 7 games. A load of work on the training ground to try and get the system that suits us right, and 3 at the back certainly something I'm looking at. Yeah.
So in terms of transfer activity, will that be it for the foreseeable future?
Yeah, I think so. Unless something comes up which is completely different, and something that comes up that I think is something we haven't got. But at the moment, I think we've got good balance, we've got good cover, we've got good options going forward, and we've got good experience and a solid defenders to keep clean sheets, and 2 great goalkeepers battling out for a place. So at the moment, I'm happy going into Monday with what I've got. Really happy.